Have you ever wondered how a cartoon family from the fictional town of Springfield could predict real-world events with startling accuracy? Welcome to the intriguing universe of The Simpsons, a show that has been gracing our television screens for over 3 decades. This endearing animated sitcom has not only made us laugh with its cheeky humour and relatable characters, but has also left us in awe with its uncanny knack for predicting the future. The Simpsons, with its vast array of colourful characters, led by the lovable yet bumbling patriarch Homer Simpson, has become a cultural phenomenon. Its longevity, spanning over 30 seasons, is a testament to its popularity and enduring appeal. But there's more to this animated family than their slapstick humour and heartwarming tales. They say life imitates art. And in the case of The Simpsons, it seems to be true more often than not. This quirky cartoon has a strange habit of foretelling real-world events, often years before they occur. From technological advancements to political happenings, The Simpsons has eerily echoed our reality in its animated world. This predictive prowess of The Simpsons, while fascinating, also raises questions. Is it mere coincidence, or is there something more at play? Could it be that the creators are time travelers, or is it just the result of a writer's room filled with creative minds and a keen understanding of societal trends? Whatever the reason, the prophetic nature of this beloved show has left fans and skeptics alike scratching their heads in disbelief. Let's dive into the yellow-tinted world of The Simpsons and uncover some of their eeriest predictions. In an episode aired in 1990, Bart caught a 3-eyed fish in a river downstream from the Springfield nuclear power plant. This was more than a mere cartoon caper. The creators of The Simpsons were making a statement about the potentially harmful effects of nuclear waste. The fish, affectionately named Blinky, became a symbol of environmental neglect and the unforeseen consequences of pollution. Fast forward 21 years to 2011, when reality took a page out of this animated book. A fisherman in Argentina reeled in a surprise catch near a nuclear power plant, a 3-eyed wolffish. Just like Blinky, this real-life fish bore the marks of its unnatural environment, a chilling echo of The Simpsons' ecological message told 2 decades earlier. The Simpsons, with its timeless humour and iconic characters, has often used satire to shine a light on serious issues. The tale of the 3-eyed fish was a humorous yet potent reminder of the environmental impact of industrial pollution. From a fishy tale to a real-life ecological warning, The Simpsons had it right. In a 2000 episode, we see Lisa Simpson as president, following the term of none other than Donald Trump. This glimpse into the future was presented in the episode titled Bart to the Future. The episode depicted Lisa Simpson as the President of the United States, trying to fix the economy after a disastrous term by President Trump. Now, why would The Simpsons choose to depict Trump as a former president? At the time, the idea was intended as a joke, a satirical nod to Trump's flirtation with politics. However, 16 years later, the joke took a turn towards reality when Donald Trump was elected as the 45th President of the United States. The episode's depiction of Trump's presidency was eerily prophetic in some ways. It showed a country in financial ruin, a scenario that echoed some of the economic challenges faced during Trump's actual term. It also portrayed a society grappling with divisive politics, a theme that has been all too familiar in recent years. Interestingly, the episode didn't just foresee Trump's presidency. It also showed Lisa Simpson, a smart, rational woman, taking the reins to lead and heal the nation. This could be interpreted as a prediction of the rising political power of women, a trend we've seen unfold with increasing force since the episode first aired. The Simpsons writers have often used the show as a platform for social and political commentary, but the Trump episode stands out for its uncanny prediction. It serves as a reminder that sometimes satire can hold a mirror up to reality in ways we least expect. So, what's the takeaway from this Simpsons prophecy? Perhaps it's a reminder to keep our sense of humour, even when reality seems stranger than fiction. Or maybe it's a call to pay closer attention to the messages embedded in our pop culture. After all, who knew that The Simpsons' satirical look at politics would turn out to be a crystal ball into the future? In a 1995 episode, we see a character using a watch as a phone, a concept far ahead of its time. This was a time when cell phones were just starting to become a household item, and the idea of a watch doubling as a communication device was pure science fiction. But in the world of Springfield, nothing is impossible. The episode in question showcases a future where technology has advanced to new heights, with wristwatch phones being just one of the many futuristic gadgets. This seemingly outlandish prediction somehow became our reality, as the advent of smartwatches and wearable technology came to fruition. Companies like Apple, Samsung and Fitbit have revolutionized the way we interact with technology, transforming the humble wristwatch into a powerful piece of tech. Now we can not only make calls, but also track our fitness, control our music, and even pay for our morning coffee with a simple tap of our wristwatch. The Simpsons, with its uncanny knack for predicting trends, tapped into a future where technology is not just a tool but an extension of ourselves. It's fascinating to see how a simple cartoon episode from the mid-90s foresaw a trend that has become such an integral part of our lives today. Once again, The Simpsons was ticking ahead of time. In 2017, The Simpsons aired an episode that foreshadowed a major twist in Game of Thrones 2 years before it happened. Let's dive into this. The episode was titled The Simpsons, a medieval-themed episode where the residents of Springfield played characters in a world similar to Westeros. In one particular scene, we see a dragon breathing fire onto a village eerily similar to the events that unfolded in the penultimate episode of Game of Thrones' final season. Now, recall the shocking twist in Game of Thrones when Daenerys Targaryen, atop her dragon, decimated King's Landing in a fit of rage, a move that surprised and dismayed many fans of the series. Well, it seems The Simpsons saw it coming. This wasn't a vague prediction, but a specific event, the fiery destruction of a city by a dragon that The Simpsons nailed 2 years in advance. It's uncanny how this long-running animated sitcom has managed to predict so many real-world events. And this Game of Thrones twist, it's just another feather in their cap. Who needs spoilers when you have The Simpsons? From Siegfried and Roy's Tiger Attack to Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox, The Simpsons' predictions continue to materialize. The show's uncanny ability to forecast events is a phenomenon that's both fascinating and mildly unsettling. Let's delve into a few more examples that highlight this pattern. There's the episode where The Simpsons predicted the Ebola outbreak. In a scene from 1997, Marge Simpson is seen reading a book titled Curious George and the Ebola Virus to a sick Bart. Fast forward to 2014, and the world was in the grips of an Ebola outbreak. Or how about the time The Simpsons foreshadowed the invention of the hologram mail? In a 1995 episode, a holographic mail was shown being delivered. 2 decades later, we see a rise in the development and use of holographic technology. And then there are the more recent predictions. In 2012, Lady Gaga performed a concert in Springfield while suspended in the air. 5 years later, Lady Gaga indeed performed a suspended-in-air concert at the Super Bowl. Even the world of politics isn't exempt from The Simpsons' prophecies. In 2008, Homer Simpson was shown trying to vote for Barack Obama in the US presidential election, but the voting machine kept changing his vote to John McCain. 4 years later, a similar incident occurred in Pennsylvania, causing quite a stir. The list goes on, from predicting the rise of cryptocurrency to foreseeing the FIFA corruption scandal. The Simpsons has consistently showcased a knack for predicting the future with eerie precision. But what's the reason behind this unsettling pattern? Is the show's creative team filled with psychics? Or is it just a case of life imitating art? While we may never know the truth, one thing is certain. The Simpsons' predictions have become a fascinating part of pop culture lore. So we're left with the big question. Is it mere coincidence? Or does The Simpsons possess a yellow-tinted crystal ball? The Simpsons' track record of predicting the future is both amusing and unsettling. It's truly fascinating to think about, isn't it? As we've discussed, Springfield's favourite family has foretold everything from the rise of smartwatches to the unforeseen twists of Game of Thrones. The Three-Eyed Fish episode, an uncanny foreshadowing of environmental issues, is another startling example of the show's prophetic prowess. And who could forget the eerily accurate Trump prediction? The show's creators couldn't have known in the late 90s that Trump would one day take office. Yet they imagined it all the same, right down to the escalator entrance. These instances and many others make us question the line between coincidence and clairvoyance. The unsettling pattern we've explored today isn't just about a cartoon making wild guesses that happen to come true. It's a reflection of our society, a mirror held up to our world that anticipates the direction we're heading in. It's a testament to the genius of the show's creators and a reminder of the power of satirical storytelling. Next time you watch The Simpsons, keep an eye out. You might just be glimpsing into the future.